Hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by for your monthly tarot insights for the month of August. I want to run through a few things really quick just before we get started. First of all, anytime you come to see a general reading, what you should expect is that this reading, not every little bit of it is going to apply to you in just exactly the way that it comes through. Some of it may not apply to you at all. Because it is a general reading, and so I'm going to be picking up on a lot of different energies for each sign. So there's going to be different stories coming to me, kind of getting mixed up and jumbled, and hopefully making a lot of sense to you, but you should not expect that it's going to be exactly right on just for you, okay? Next thing that you need to know. What I'm looking at for these readings is a particular life cycle that you're going to be going through during the month of August. And so life cycles, I've seen them last as long as 20 minutes. I've seen them last as long as several years. Life cycles, really, their length depends on your willingness to embrace the lesson or experience and move forward with it, or your resistance to that lesson or experience and moving forward with it. So it really all depends on you. When I'm looking at the life cycle, I'm going to be looking at some information that kind of sets you up to have the lesson or experience. We'll look at the lesson or the experience itself, and then we will look at the fulfillment or ultimate fulfillment of the life cycle, and that comes up as a result of integrating the lesson or experience into your life. Okay, so that's what we're looking at for you guys for August. Thank you everybody for being here. Let's jump into your readings. Hello there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's jump right into your monthly insights. The first card that I'm going to look at is going to talk about your environment. And environment is any place where you have energy or effort invested. Most of the time I see it come up as home, but I have also seen it come up as work or school. So any place where you have energy invested, energy or resources. Okay, so Aquarius, environment. I feel like there's something going on with your environment that you would like to change, but you're kind of stuck on how can you actually change that. It can be that you don't like where you work. You would rather work from home. It can be that you're not very thrilled with the paint on your home and you just can't figure out how you can make time to get your home repainted or to repaint your home or whatever. There's just something going on with your environment that you want to have changed, and you're just having a hard time figuring out how you're going to actually make that happen. Subconscious leanings, Aquarius. Looks like you're not feeling like you have a very secure foundation for something. Now, for some of you, this will manifest as relationship, not a very secure foundation for a relationship. Some of you, this will manifest as not a very secure foundation financially. And your subconscious is really working on how to change that situation, how to get a secure financial situation or a secure relationship situation for yourself. As far as learning and communication styles, I feel like right now with your learning style, what's going on is you're kind of distracted as far as what you learn about. I think you can start to learn something, and then if something else comes along that seems more interesting, then you just start chasing down that information. I really don't see you getting a full big picture about any particular thing whenever it comes to what's going on with this particular life cycle, Aquarius. Now, as far as communication style, I do feel like your communication style is very assertive. You are letting people know what it is that you actually want, what it is that you're actually looking for. The problem is still distracted. So what you're actually looking for is changing continuously because you are just kind of continuously distracted right now, Aquarius. I'm not sure what's exactly going on with you. I know that I'm not sure exactly what's going on with you. Let's leave it at that. All right, so as far as work goes, I think you're coming into a place where you're accepting your work the way it is. Just starting to really, it's interesting. I'm hearing that you're starting to really make peace with it. So apparently you haven't been so happy with your work situation, and now you're just starting to come into the place where you're starting to see the silver linings or the bright sides, and you're starting to look at the more positive aspects than to be distracted by the more negative aspects of it. And then as far as inner work, I really see you kind of strengthening yourself on inner work. I see you strengthening your own self-esteem. I see you coming into a place where you are wanting to be more disciplined about something, and I see you making strides to being more disciplined about whatever that is. Now, of course, that's going to be different for each one of you. Obviously, this is a general reading, so I'm not going to have total specifics on really any one of these cards. Let's see, the next card that comes up talks to me about that part of you that's being grown or expanded right now. This just basically tells me that you are working with spirit, working with energy, working with the universe, and that you are really getting better at bringing things to you through law of attraction, through those spiritual principles, and relaxing on the way to bringing those things in. You're learning not to stress out about letting things come into you in that fashion through things like law of attraction. Okay, so the next card that comes up does talk to me about those things that you stand for. So this card actually is influenced by Mars, so you're going to stand for this pretty aggressively or assertively depending on the situation. And it looks like there is a person in your life, Aquarius, that you stand for. This is somebody who is very cheerful, very positive, very outgoing. For most of you, this will be a female, but that's not necessarily true for all of you. And this is somebody who really just has good intentions. She likes to be able to nurture and help other people to find their own more positive side and to find their own more creative side. She's very creative and outgoing. And so I feel like you are standing up to her, or you are standing up to somebody for this person, whether it's a he or a she in your life. And then how other people perceive you. What they see when they look at you is that you're spending, you're just finding out that you have more and more energy to spend on probably on this person that you're defending. They feel like, you're just spending way too much energy on that person. They could see you as somebody who is really under a load financially as well. For some of you, that's going to be the way this plays out. But I feel like for the majority of it, it's all about this other person that is so cheerful and so positive that you're just spending way too much. You're finding out that you're going to have to spend way too much energy to maintain a relationship with that person in a way that you would like to. And so that's the way other people see you. Now, obviously, you don't feel that way. Otherwise, you wouldn't be standing up for that person. Okay, so lesson or experience as you go through here, through this life cycle. I do feel like there's a tower here. There's a shakeup. There's something coming on that is going to totally mess with your sense of security whenever it comes to this thing. And to me, this really, whether this is financial or whether this is relationship, it is going to be something that kind of goes along the vein. Whatever you've been seeing for yourself in this before, as I've been walking through this spread, if you've been seeing this as a relationship spread for you, this is going to be a shakeup in the relationship area of your life. If you've been seeing this as more of a career, job, financial type spread, then this is going to be a shakeup that happens in that part of your life. So there's going to be something that really shakes your sense of security that you're going to want to recover from pretty quickly coming through as your lesson or experience here. Now, as this level of security is actually shaken for you, there's a few things going on. It's kind of interesting what's going on with you. Some of this stuff doesn't always fit together as what I would see in a traditional reading, but I know that you guys are ruled by Uranus, so you could end up with all kinds of stuff that's unusual. So as you are dealing with this shakeup in your sense of security, I do see that you're dealing with somebody who is very creative, very outgoing, somebody who's also very assertive. This person really knows what they want. They know how to get it. They've got experience in doing what they need to do. But they're very outgoing, compassionate, warm, friendly. So I do see you dealing with a person like this, and I feel like this person may actually be sort of coaching you or advising you as you go through this situation where you're getting that sense of security back that suddenly was removed from your life. I do also see that there's some heartache that is being healed up, even as you're dealing with this shakeup in your security situation. So that's kind of unusual to see. I mean, that's just very strange timing. The only way I can really see off the top of my head how that would manifest would be if there was somebody that you had been estranged from that saw that you had gone through this situation and they came to your aid and came to kind of help you to get back on your feet. Then that may be something where you could have some emotional healing there or some healing of a heartache there. Ultimate fulfillment of this life cycle is that you do leave something negative behind. You let something negative go. This may be a relationship. Very commonly, this card comes up as leaving a relationship behind, but I've also seen it come up where somebody felt like they were being taken advantage of at work and they weren't being paid enough for what they did, and so they left that job behind and found a job that actually paid them a more fair wage for what they actually had to offer and bring to the table. But definitely, one way or the other, leaving something behind is the ultimate fulfillment of this life cycle, Aquarius. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, all of that good stuff. I do appreciate all of your support. Everyone have a fantastic month, and I will see you back here the next time. Peace out. Hello, everybody. This is Amista. And I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before. Completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki master. And so I was looking into a Reiki master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the master program. But the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small. So there's the corrected version of that. And actually, I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person, just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate, and I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you, everybody, for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you, everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.